Okay.
Okay, what is today's start? Donkey, Diddy, guitar, charge, barrels, and potential looking for candy. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Why are you taking up so much space? Want a banana? Also going a banana. Galleon. I have some of those 4 chunky pecans. Factory. As the club brain is this 178 tiny and chunky phase. Alright. Where's the factory spawn? Ow. I will say, I do not have access to either Japes or Factory. Portal. That will be good to know for later. I need to look at something. Ocean.
Welcome to bonus stage. Well done!
Ooh. Oh, whoops. It's just 5 CBs. Got those laser. Or at a different spot. Anyways, as I continue my initial clear of Factory, if you enjoyed the content on this channel, do consider giving the video a like, leave a comment, subscribe. You can leave a dislike, or just feel if you want it to change. I do also want to give a shout out to the DK64 Randomizer music devs for all of the amazing work they've done, converting nearly 2,000 different pieces of music. That's interesting. Probably not metal. Wow. I suppose. Vines. Alright. Not quite what I was expecting to get there. I mean, I was expecting to get something. Since unless Charge or Guitar got a patent, that most likely would have gone, well, unhinted. Since I started with both. I should be getting P5 maybe. Unless Candy is here. Upper Cram I'll carry something. Alright. Buy it, did he? Actually, no. Let's go. Yeah, leave. Caves, Aztec, Japes all have things of interest. Or, well, places of interest. One short for Japes. Caves. Caverns is 178 Tiny Diddy Chunky Phase in 3 columns. Okay, I will say that does make Galleon more of an interesting push. And considering Galleon has the start of this because of the Diddy Phase being dropped almost immediately afterwards, I'm going to go in here first. And I think based off of that, that would make Aztec the next part of the chain. And as such, main caves would be third. Even more so now with that spawn. Am I about to get rockets? Peanuts. Alright. Hillside is 1378, Diddy chunking free cards. Okay, so I do want to go to Japes. See if Cranky has pick Golden Banana. Alright. Save the rest for Galleon in that return trip. Seeing as how I'm able to get into Japes now. That's like the second or third berry I've seen. I will say this Japes push is reliant on the item being on just one of the freestanding checks. Arena, one of the two free Diddy items, or just ones that are there. Concage items. Spawned over here again. What is that? That could be for Upper Crown Isle. Factory and Isles have my slams. Okay. Oops, I went to the wrong way. I wanted to go and get the hints. It's warning for that beaver. Tiny is a fairy nozzle. Oh! So Tiny is most likely Upper Crown Isle. Is that diving? I don't Just that. Did not think to roll with Donkey. Diddy, you buy this. Oh, that's nice. Real funny that was a instrument upgrade. Want a banana. I assume that's rockets. Berry. Excuse me? Thank you. Jeff Shop is 1/7 H chunky, tiny. Well, tiny then chunky. Okay, how does... Okay, that's how that goes. So the first golden banana I picked up in however long that was. Wow. What is this? This is diving. Okay, so my path items for 178 from Jape Shops are diving and shockwave. Neither one of those gives a direct answer. But if I had to pick one and follow that for, think of that as being the start or the path, I'm more inclined to think it's diving. That's supposed to slam. Oh, what's up, Candy? Don't have snipers, so we can't peek at the tiny tree stump. Okay, now that I have everything I need, I'm gonna go to caves. Should be able to get the main cave sites, Alright, guess I'm just gonna get this golden banana now. Still have Prison Isle dirt, and then the 2 dirts in Training Ground. Factory dirt is locked behind. Well, it was just a golden banana. And considering hens... Diddy, why you no go into your bonus or rocket barrel? Diddy, go in! Oh my goodness! Thank you. Didn't have to be that hard now, did it? I will say this was pretty much expected. Rocket to 3. In the case of home lobbies, it's to 3. One check lines up for that. Or lines up with both. I would have chuckled if I just laughed after entering. Island Shop's 4. Okay. So that's probably... So, yeah, that's Candy. That was the Hive Tunnel. So Candy likely sells something to get chunky or lanky or just one of these two Kongs themselves. I was just on autopilot there. Did not think to myself, you know, maybe I shouldn't get these coins. I'm wasting my own time. Alright. It's looking like it's going to be the diving as I suspected. Oh, what was that? Baloney. Game just had to lag right there, making me waste precious seconds. So then this would tie into Aztec bananas.
Welcome to bonus stage.
So this coconut or blast? I mean, it could be pineapple. A lot of these path items aren't path to green columns.
Well done.
All right. I assume this is the chunky move. Yes. And then Candy, well, probably Castle Candy, has a move for a Kong. Actually, I'll save that for when I get Chunky. If I ever come back. No, just grab it. Literally something I've been telling myself not to do is leave behind golden bananas that I can buy. When am I going to be back at Caves Candy? It's the better question. Caves Club Bananas is showing. Okay. Oh! So you're telling me that Lanky is on Kaiju? Cave's Donkey Medal is an either or. With Blast, Ballin goes Coconuts, and then Rocket Ultra Strong. But that's if you have access to Donkey's 5 Igloo. I wonder what's on Aztec CBs then. Because it's looking like it's either Donkey's Medal or Linky's Medal. Based off of that blast. What is this? I'll take an ammo belt. I mean, that's a good bait to vial. Because you can never have too much ammo. I'll do Diddy's Igloo as well. Oh! That's interesting. Something else. Case on Lobbies is 3 and 8. Well, Case on Lobbies is 8. Not 3 and 8. Hey man, you need to chill. I am going to go to Galleon after this. Get to key 4. Alright, I just need triangle and boom, I can get Lanky. Bye. I'm not picking up that metal. I mean, sure, I could go and look at level 4. But I will look after this. This is a place of interest. Mostly Galleon candy. Might be able to pick up a hint or two. I haven't stolen. Okay, so it's behind blast. I don't think Baboon Blast is the home access pad. I think it is Balloon. I mean, I suppose I can look at main caves again. Cheap shops. Main caves. Yeah, that is practically talking about Blast. Alright. I don't actually remember what the bonus roll was. It was a Mad Maze Mall. That was probably one of the only ones I've done so far. Yeah. And that's all that's there. Random Strong Kong. Although, that could imply that Aztec Donkey Metal blocks Coconuts, which would put Blast and Strong on that path. And would explain the diving path as well. But then, how am I supposed to access Llama Temple? Take this golden banana. Okay, level 5 is Aztec, which means I need a slam, or most likely. Grandma's 178 tiny chunk. So it's talking about Shockwave. Whoa. Diving just happened to be there. Alright. But there's still a issue of how am I supposed to access Llama Temple? I think it's a long path for... Well, Feather needs to be somewhere. 5 times 7. Oh. I can do more in Aztec. I was thinking Factory, but then I realized no, I'm thinking Aztec. Not Forest. Yeah, I can do more. Well, just get started and get finished sooner. Plus, it's 13 golden bananas. You're supposed to come here next, anyways. It's 9. Not exactly the kind of starts I had in mind. Just so you know. Yeah, I kind of was gauging that from how the hints were going. Gee, thanks. And I still need my chunky hands. Be annoyed if it's in that forest. That is mini. Okay, so as much as it, or as nice as this would be to skip spraying the seed, I do need it. The blast pad, I'm pretty sure blast leak gets spring from Aztec Donkey Metal, which means that the aisle slam is locked by coconuts. Stupid teeth! Ay! Getting in my way? I'm going. Ay! No need to be so pushy. Oh yeah, do this as well. I mean, sure, Rocket is pathing into a lot of stuff, but a lot of it's just part of a path. How? I mean, Blast just needs to lock coconuts. I've seen a yellow bile in caves, but that could as easily be bongos or crab. As I was saying, Blast just needs to lock coconuts. Sure, I'll take the rainbow coin. I would like to think there won't be any money troubles this seed. Blueprints. I kind of had a feeling, based on how hints were going. I will say it's the possibility of needing both slams. It's possible. Stump or Beehive has key 7. I can pretty much say that. We'll pencil that in. Hey! Wait, hold on, what's this hint? Hey! Great hint placement! Not. For the lulz. Because you're gonna be seeing that chunky on Aztec candy donkey before even reading the hint store. If nothing else, this just opens up or setups the warp. I would love to go straight back to Factory and get Linky, but I can't. I just have a problem trampoline me right now. Oh, actually, oh yeah. I forgot I was guessing this for my attack. I was about to say, go! Register my up input! Register! Do I check pause? I'd say as things stand, Rocket is close to being resolved. Well, it's safe to say at this point, Punch... Actually, Rocket and Peanuts... Well, Rocket and Peanuts lock Q1 anyways. I mean, Peanuts has to lock Q1, so it's probably something tied to that. Seems like I left Aztec a little too early. Although, did I have enough CBs for the boss? Or do I? I suppose it's very likely. I do think all 100 Diddy CBs are accessible in logic. Peanuts, diving, rockets, yeah. Alright. I'll just pick up some as I go by. Okay. I do need to look at my free Kong paths. Because in those, there has to be one that's unresolved. And if one is unresolved, that is triangle. Peanuts to free Kong will be resolved once I get... Well, it's already resolved because of Balloon. Chunky boss. that's a rainbow coin. Well, you know what? Just to axe a boss, is this Doga 2? Yes. Okay, I'm going to go to Forest. In case you're wondering, this is literally a hint push for a dive. Peek this. Ooh, actually, yeah, I can do this. That is potentially needed. It's blue or purple. Either way, I need it. Well, there are great odds I need it. Alright, that's done. I'm not going to get that right away because, well, I'll be going over there later on. Because just spawn and all that. Okay, I am going to make it daytime when I leave. Well, after I go to Beanstalk area. You know what? That doesn't actually seem like too bad of an idea. Of course, I need it. Are you triangle? Alright. I can now get Linky, and in turn, I can get Tiny. Sure, I don't know yet about trials. I mean, sure. What's Winch Cage? Let's go on a banana. I wonder if this is going to be 4 shops to free Kongs. Diving's also needed? Wait, what? Well, that is eye-opening. Alright, random trombone in forced shops. Spider hiding in the grass. Sure.
Welcome to bonus stage. Well done!
Oh. Portal. For the boss. Pearl. Ow. Hold on. I actually should look at this last pad. I'm curious about this coconut. Where it's at. Those wrong spots. Hold a banana. No thanks. Break that baby open for later. How many medals? I kind of had a feeling Blast was needed. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I'm actually going to take this refill. Okay. That is now access into Llama Temple. So now, there's Factory. And this factory chip gets Linky. Look at him! actually able to do this while I'm going this way. That's coconut? No, that's crab. So bongos or coconut is the tiny transparent glue. I've found 6 rainbow coins. Now, if I need an arcade for anything, that would be a great spot to just have it. To have gotten it. But I don't think I need arcade though. Alright, time to get tiny. And sooner or later, I do need to look around at doing more aisles checks. Because I do need my other slam for key 7. And there she is. I'm going to go to Aztec first, and then look at Isles checks. I've found 3 I want to say. But it does look like Minnie is path to, gone. I suppose hope for a patent or just Minnie and gone. And it didn't feel faster. I mean, the way I did it probably doesn't make it faster. Who knows? I will say, if Blast locks Grave, then Blast would also... then Linky's Metal also works. I will say I potentially need both slams. All I know is, well, I will say, based off of hints, and considering how Minion is path to a chunky phase move, All this really does is save me a tree or two from climbing. Or all of them, for that matter. Are you Spring? Yes. Alright. I will say there is a feather rock that has yet to be explained. Weird. Come on! I can't just keep hitting duds. Thank you. Well, you know what? I'm just not going to get the golden banana then. Just gonna move on. Not worth it. A part of me thinks the other slam is diving rock, which would put it on Galleon Lobby Swim. It would work if this is Twirl. Pineapple. The noise that I practiced the that long jump. I will say I think I kind of did it from early. And I think I needed to be going at an angle instead of straightforward. I won't be coming back here, so I'm just doing all this now. I will say I expecting Castle to be a 50 for its cost, level cost. Oops, this is the caves. Thank you, Squawks. For once, you provided something very useful. Or helpful, I should say. Oops, wrong way. Ow! Mini just getting path into it is not fun. Or just Mini being path too chunky, because there are a lot of mini checks in the game. And unless I'm given further info, I am pretty much on a blind hunt for Gone. Because the detection for the hitbox where the key is at the base, I can't just pick up the key. It's actually a very fun strat to pull off. Okay, I'm going to be going to Castle with 42 golden bananas. Is that enough? Man, okay. Well, I was thinking that the other slam was Galleon Lobby anyways. Okay, so the, it's in Helm Lobby. Unless it's on this Kasplat. And I'm finished. A chunky dump would get me there. Well, that is something. I think that has to be saxophone, which means I need to get that potion from caves. It is a 50-50 at this point between coconuts and bongos. Where did I actually get bongos? Also, that's not key 7. Or, no, the slam. Oh, I don't have... Oh, that's kind of bad. Uh-oh. Well, for now, just go and clear out lobbies. Unless Jape's lobby has a slam, then I just go straight into Jape's with that. You didn't have to drop that close enough for me to grab it, Squawks. I will admit, I'm kind of curious about this mini to mains path. So it's forced to lobby? It would have to be forced to lobby,
Welcome to bonus stage.
Nope, not doing this. And you can't make me! I will say Feathered is WAD hinted, but Peanuts were on the path of everything that Mini is path to. Ow! So I do want to look at Tiny's 5-door. And I will also look at Chunky's while I'm here. Unless Tiny's just has the slam, in which case I'm leaving. Or, oh, actually, no. It would have to probably have coconuts. If I'm thinking this through. Right. Well, coconuts or twirl. If I get twirl, I go straight to caves and do that. Well, actually, no, because it's still in sports. If it's sports, then I do that. Otherwise, I just stick around. Stupid singer! I did it again. Hop the balloon already! That doesn't change the issue of needing ports! Not to mention that it's currently unhinted. behind an unhinted pineapple.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I need ports.
Well done!
Level 4. Well, actually, I want to look down here first. Depending on the minigame, that might not be a bad one to get. I have at least one. So no point. This would allow me to turn into instead of just
Welcome to bonus
yeah, I'll do
stage.
it. Unless that gets caught.
Well done!
Good job, Diddy. Donkey totally didn't help you out in any way there. I will say I'm assuming right now Tiny is part of Hell. Because of seeing that purple potion, and I found Toro. Maybe I'll receive some enlightenment from these hints. Pearl. I'm not going to bother with Castle CVs, at least not right now. Oh, of course the first one I look at is the boss portal. Why not? Signing, I would have just twirled. Okay, that's pretty much telling me that I need Twirl, or whatever that donkey potion is. That doesn't change the issue of where is Port? It's not going to be Castle Chunky Mango. Castle Candy's not going to have it either. Sure. 57, 58 if I want to dump donkeys. I'm actually considering no, I shouldn't. I don't exactly have all of a Kremile to clear out. I won't have the berry. Ow! Mushroom exterior is shut. Gee, that sure would have been nice to know. I suppose half an hour ago. Yeah. I'm actually surprised it didn't fall off there. I am also going to look at the mini check here, tiny trash can. Why are there so many medals in Castle? I mean, I'm already here. This is a fast one as well. 58, 59 if I'm counting Donkey's blueprint. This wasn't right. We'll see. I'm not fully set on using it or dumping it. Mills will yield 2 questions. Okay, so I got 1. So I probably should go back then. Although there's no guarantee that the other potion is going to be helpful. And if it's blocked by Punch, then I don't need to worry about it. Punch not being pathed to 8 and all. Okay, I'm going to go to Japes. I will see if I can get key 7. Wait. I think I might be overthinking it. I found the Isle Slam, so I need to go to Factory for that slam. I've been thinking this entire time I got the Factory one. No, I got the Isles one. So I've been wasting time with Isles checks. Yeah, let's see if I can just pull key 7 now. can get to key 7. But there is another issue. And that is the fact that I'm leaving behind a mini check in Japes. It's fine. Japes Clever has been jumped. I think I start my search in... I'll look at Arcade first. Well, actually, I think it would have to be car race or dartboard. And then from there would be dartboard theory. Although at this point well, it's a mini check for Gone. I need to find a mini check for Gone, and then I need to find one for Coconuts. Or Ports. Pearl! I do think I have a Pearl already. I knew that was early. Okay, there's the slam. It's a matter of what is blocked behind it. Or, well, I want to say this is the slam. Yeah. Okay. In case I need to do anything. Otherwise, I'm just going back to Japes to do the other mini check. Well, do Beehive. Stop giving me medals! Oh my goodness! Okay, I didn't need Duper. Or it's not spitefully. I'm supposed just to look at Tiny's. I never got a good look at Tiny's cage. So Duper could still be needed for something like that. Which doesn't change the roughness of not having coconuts. I know Diddy's has a Blanky potion in it, but what am I going to do with that? Now what is? Well, I can check Helm Lobby, see if anything ended up there. And I suppose, as an extension, look at Helm Rooms. Forest with Lanky? So there's something else here then. Found port. Alright. Then it would have to be Mills. But then where's Grape? I want to say Boss was top of the top of Mushroom. But Mills' path has 2 potions in it. I've already found one, being Feather. I'm going to be going behind. Let me do this real quick. That is something I'm sorely out of logic for. But yeah, okay, so now it has to be... well, it does... If Quartz is the Caves of Helm Wabi's item, then that means bongos or coconut is in... Well, actually, I think if I go in and see Donkey's one, I probably have to, I suppose that's panic mode. Potentially in panic mode. Yeah, unless it's one of the other Kongs. Yep. Alright. And am I... Yep, I'm looking for ports. Let's go and see what hints are still available. Let's see, can I get factories? No, that is coconut locked. I have all my Japes hints. Creepy Castle, I have all those. I have all my caves. Can I get the forest one? No, that is grape locked. And who knows where grape is at? And I'm missing 2 in Galleon, both of which are coconut locked. So basically, I'm in a port casino, with the only way out potentially being Mini. But Mini to 8 is resolved because of bongos being in Transparent Igloo. Now, it doesn't have to be bongos in Transparent Igloo, but it's pretty likely. I suppose for the off chance of hints doubling up, or something being lampshaded, I am going to look at Tiny's bonus cave, and the Kasplat. To be the most conveniently placed twirl or port in all of Donkey Kong 64 randomizer history. Well, probably not quite to that extent, but it'd be up there. Oh yeah, I can't forget, I'm also missing Gone, which also looks to be mini locked. Of course, that was not going to be the most conveniently placed twirl of all ports of all time. Game! Can you function? Is there was lamp shading?
Welcome to bonus stage. Well done!
Okay. Yeah, I'm convinced now that there is some lamp shading going on. Castle is level 2. I mean, that wasn't that bad. Of course, just both mini caves and in caves itself just have to have something in them to where that coconut was pretty much lamp shaded. That's actually insane. I think it's just faster to do this. Or, you know, take the rocket barrel. Somehow, in all of this, I'm going to cut the 2. Or it's very likely that's I'll cut the 2. We'll see. It's going to be close. We do have to sit through a tiny phase, though. I'm going to be going to Helm with 63 golden bananas. I would like to think I will get one more in Helm itself. On the way to Key 8. That is, in fact, a mean coconut placement.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh, that was early. I felt that in my soul. Oh, it's chunky. Oh. So you're telling me I didn't even need saxophone? Well, I do know that this isn't going to be a 2%, so I don't need to worry about that. Oh! That stinks! What happened? So stupid. Yeah. Oh my goodness! On guard! Hit a star! Just any!
Well done.
Oh my goodness! Well, at the very least, despite how garbage this sound has been, I got that cutscene skip. So there's that. How nice. We'll see if I cut to. I would like to think it's going to happen, but you never know. That was basically a perfect move. If only, like, say the Insect Seed that I played over the weekend. That's where you have different types of music for things like bosses. So that's exciting. Be able to potentially plan to the music just played for every payroll phase. Those probably unique bonus rolls. not going to cut the 2. I forgot about Gone. And that is a mini casino in and of itself. Well, I suppose if to assume hints, Coconut would theoretically lock Grape, and then Grape would put Saxophone on the path. Well, I suppose the better question is, what has not been resolved for Chunky? Well, I've obviously Mini. Yeah, Rocket's Mini is, or Tiny Phase is resolved because Rocket blocked Blast, Blast locked Spring, Spring locked Mini, and Spring locked Coconut. And then Peanuts is also resolved because it gets you Feather, straight up. Just because it would be funny. Now I could go and get some more hints. Okay. I suppose I will. I will also open up Diddy's Gramby Cage, because if that's Grape, that nets me another hint. At this point, I need a direct... I pretty much need a direct path to Gone. And sure, Mini is a direct path, but Mini is like one of the most important moves in the game. It blocks so many checks. To where if this is a hint pointing to a specific one, I would be able to save time on just going around, running around like a headless chicken. I did get some of my shapes. Well, I could go to Factory and get that one. Well, let me get this Diddy Potion first, or Link Potion, because if it's Grape, I can, like I said, get another hint. Spider. Having nothing better to do than... Just the best thing to do is chase me. I'm sure there are better things for that spider to have done than to just chase me. Okay. So that, yeah, that would put Feather as your access to Llama Temple, because Mini is locked by Feather. Logically, of course. I suppose just leave, go get hints. Get the hint from Factory, get the hints in Galleon and the one Forest. I will say, I have done some checks that are Mini side as well. I've cleared out Japes, I've cleared out Caves, and I've cleared out... I cleared out castle. Now the thing is that coconut could also be a path. That's the problem right now. That's why I'm chasing hints, because coconut could be path. Bongos could be path. Actually, no, not bongos. Coconuts. Anything that's path to Chunky Phase could be an option. Or is viable. So it is pretty much a casino. I mean, you can make assumptions based on logic. And how the furthest thing along the path for just a bunch of stuff that would be path, that's been path to Chunky, it ends on Mini, but once again, it could be Coconut, because Coconut is locked by Mini. I'm sure this hint will do wonders in my search. Lowlands 2 potions. So it's the Blast Course. I don't think I'm going for that. That's right. Sniper, homing, one of the 2 instrument upgrades. And once again, it falls back to Mini being path to Chunky Phase and it mainly being gone. I suppose Owl Tree next. The other potion in Lowlands is on the Blast Course. I will only go for that if I need to. If I need to, I am referring to if I go to Owl Tree and Rabbit has a potion. If Rabbit has a potion, I would need to consider Jape's Blast Course. Just doing that. I know it's not Anthill because Saxophone is not at this Chunky Phase. Rainbow coin. Okay, I'm going to get to the hint, then decide from there. Maybe it'll tell me something very useful. Nope. Just that Caves Metals has 1 potion, and I already have it. Also, that is a stupid spot for that hint! If it was 2 or more, would have made sense. That would have made sense. Alright, Rabbit, what do you have? Golden banana, okay. Well, off to Galleon. I think I'm missing one in Shipyard. Oh nope, both were in Shipyard, or Lighthouse. Why? Just why? Why? Just why? Well, while I'm here, I suppose maybe for the options that diving is... I mean, diving is path to Chunky Face, so it could just be a mini and diving check. That would, just... rock the ass. Alright, time to open up treasure room. Well, at this point I will mess around with backflipping in Chunky Phase. See how many backflips I can get. Fairy, metal. Golden banana. And gone, okay. Mini and diving are paths to gone, and that's where it ends. Well, thankfully, the K-Roll phase is safe. I can just jump straight in and do Chunky Phase. I think really that might have Punch 3. Interesting that it considers that a chunky punch gameplay. I think if I was a little more on it. It made sense. Just diving to Chunky Phase was not resolved. I just took forever to get that. And the thing is that anything mini locked could have also been to Chunky Phase, like that coconut. Lamp shading and all that. That beaver, though, just with the closed mouth. Alright. As always, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, do consider giving the video a like, leave a comment, subscribe. You can leave a dislike. I'll just be left to wonder what you changed. Unless otherwise, I do plan on letting the credits roll before I cut footage.
Here we go. Here we go.
Donkey Kong. Here we go. 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 Here we go.